Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I am your host, İlham Məmmədov. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham received credentials of newly appointed Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Malaysia, Ahmad Kamrizamil bin Mokhtarza.
The ambassador presented his credentials to President Ilham Aliyev. The head of state had a conversation with the ambassador. Ahmad Kamrizamil bin Mokhtarza conveyed to President Ilham Aliyev the greetings from King of Malaysia, His Majesty Al-Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah Ibni Al-Mahrum, Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah Al-Mustayan Billah, and Prime Minister of this country, Anwar Ibrahim. President Ilham Aliyev expressed gratitude for the greetings and asked the ambassador to pass on his greetings to the King and the Prime Minister of Malaysia. Stating that political relations are well developed between the countries, the head of state emphasized the need to further enhance bilateral ties and determine new areas for cooperation, including investment, trade, and humanitarian fields. Expressing satisfaction with cooperation within international institutions, President Ilham Aliyev highlighted the importance of two countries supporting each other within international organizations such as the UN, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, and the Non-Aligned Movement, considering it as a good example of fraternal relations. Touching on the importance of expanding economic relations, the head of state said that facilitating reciprocal visits among ministers, government officials, and business circles in the upcoming years could effectively contribute to this goal. Noting that the ambassador would spare no effort in this area during his tenure in Azerbaijan, President Ilham Aliyev wished him success in his endeavors. Thanking for the warm words, the ambassador said that there are ample opportunities for expanding cooperation between the two countries and expressed hope that relations in tourism, trade, and other areas would be strengthened. The diplomat noted that he was honored to be appointed as the ambassador to Azerbaijan led by President Ilham Aliyev. He emphasized that the president of Azerbaijan is a very charismatic and visionary leader. Ahmad Kamrizamil bin Mokhtarza underlined that he would spare no effort in expanding bilateral bonds. During the conversation, they discussed tourism cooperation, expansion of cultural and humanitarian fields between two countries, and touched upon the implementation of direct flights and establishment of intergovernmental commission to enhance economic ties between Azerbaijan and Malaysia.
President Ilham Aliyev signed an executive order on measures related to the reconstruction of the Sugavushan-Sarsang Reservoir Gözlükörpü-Kelbeçar Highway. According to the executive order, Azerbaijan Avtomobil Yolları state agencies allocated 17 million manats for the reconstruction of the 80-kilometer-long highway. The main goals of the large-scale restoration and reconstruction projects in the Karabakh and East Zangezur economic regions include the provision of green energy, green agriculture, and carbon neutrality. This was the message at the event titled SOCAR's Decarbonization Strategy and Future Prospects, held within the framework of the 28th session of the Conference of the Parties to the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change in Dubai. The work done to protect the environment and restore ecological balance in our country and the programs implemented were discussed. It was pointed out that one of the main goals of the company is to achieve net zero in the production process by 2050. The potential of green energy in the economic regions of Karabakh and Eastern Zangezur, projects implemented in this direction, and future goals were presented. In Azerbaijan, payments and benefits to persons injured as a result of mine explosions will differ from those to persons with other categories of disability. An appeal to the state was adopted in this regard. Participants of the Conference on Protecting the Rights of Persons with Disabilities and Mine Victims in Azerbaijan were informed of this. It was noted that over 30 years, more than 30,000 people have suffered as a result of mine explosions. After the Second Karabakh War, 65 people died and 72 were injured as a result of mine explosions. In Karabakh, a large number of mines are also planted in non-military areas. Before anti-terrorist operations, 147,000 hectares were considered heavily contaminated and 675,000 hectares were considered moderately or slightly contaminated with mines. Hospitality and tourism major will be taught at the newly established Baku University. This was stated during the first meeting of representatives of educational institutions specializing in tourism of the member countries of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation in Baku. Chair of the State Tourism Agency, Fuad Naghiyev, noted that one of the most important factors impacting the development of the sector is human resources and qualified staff. He underlined that the main goal of hospitality education is to provide personnel with necessary skills and knowledge. Today, tens of thousands of people are employed in the field of hospitality and tourism in Azerbaijan. However, taking into account the constant development of the sector, there's always a demand for highly qualified and experienced staff.
Recently, Mr. President signed an executive order on the establishment of the Baku University on the territories liberated after Karabakh War from 30 years of occupation. Hospitality and tourism major will be taught at the university. Today's meeting is important in terms of exchange of knowledge and experience between local and foreign institutes of higher education operating in the field of hospitality and tourism.
You can get in touch with us by contacting AzTV Khabar's hotline number 051-511-1956, through which you can report events you come across of, as well as share your suggestions and remarks. You can also contact us via our WhatsApp and Telegram accounts. That was all for the day. Thank you for watching us. Goodbye.